Maya. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the books that I think about on a daily basis. There's only 4, although technically 2 of them are like the first book in a series. So there's kind of more, but technically there's only 4. And these are books that just like pop into my head, or they're just there all the time. I can't stop thinking about them, even if I wanted to. Book number 1, yay! So it is Goodnight Mr. Wodehouse by Faith Sullivan. This follows the life of Nell Stillman from her brute of a husband's untimely death to her own death. It goes through her life. There's a lot of heartbreak, a lot of heartfelt moments, and it's just centered around how books can kind of ground you and give you a safe space and kind of just, bring peace to you. And it's about finding one author that really speaks to you and that you really connect with, and their books help you a lot. And I think everyone has, if you are a reader, you do have an author that is like that for you. And this is just a nice book about that. One of the plot twists really got me. I was crying at like 1:30 in the morning. So we're not going to talk about that because it still hurts to this day. So we're just going to leave that at that. That's your warning for this book. But it is taking place during, what is it, world, it doesn't say, hold on. It's, what does it take place? 1900s, literally. 1900, July 17th, 1900. Yeah. So very old school. A lot of the things this book talks about though is still very prevalent today. And just it's a very good read, and it's dear to my heart. And it's a recent read. I read it within the past year or so, and quickly climbed its way to my top favorites and to here on a daily basis. Yeah. The second book is The Wicker King by Kay Ancrum. How do I even? So it's about this boy, August, and he's helping his friend Jack through, he's kind of having like hallucinations, and they're very vivid, and there's this whole other like fantasy world that's like seeping into the real world, and August is helping Jack with all of that, and it deals not only with Jack's mental health, but some of August's mental health, and like their family dynamics and everything like that, and the other friends that they have. It's very simplistic writing, like it's very to the point, and this can be a very polarizing book. I can definitely tell how people could feel that way. I feel like this is a book where either you love it or you hate it, or maybe you don't understand it. It's got a lot of things, but I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the fantasy aspects of it. I'll show you a quick here, take off. So not only is the cover beautiful, but like, look at that spine. Ooh. Ooh. And then it's just, you can see it here too. So as the story progresses, and as Jack's mental health declines, it gets darker and darker, and it's just so cool. That's one of the things that actually drew me to this book, because I was like, I have never seen that in a book, and I'm glad I picked this one up because I've loved it from the moment I read it, and these characters, it's very easy to get attached to these characters. It's awesome. And I really love it. Third book is Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. Technically the whole series, but specifically this book, because it is the first one. It is about Laszlo Strange, who is an orphan, a war orphan, and he's also a junior librarian, and he gets the chance of a lifetime to help people from the lost city of Weep, and they don't really know what they're going there to help them with, but he is all in. He has been researching and learning everything he can about Weep since he could read, and he goes and he helps them, and it's magical. Sarai lives in my head rent-free, and I'm not even mad about it. I love her powers and just her character as a whole, and just read it. Just read it, because it's so good. And the depictions of Weep and stuff, they've become the background of my daily thoughts. Like, everything is just happening in Weep. Now, I understand why Laszlo was obsessed, why he is obsessed, because it's just there. It doesn't leave, and it's amazing. And the second book is there's not really a fighting, but there's tension, and it's very different from what you would expect from a fantasy book, I think, anyways, a fantasy series. And yeah, I've loved it from page one, even though page one is huge spoilers, but not really. And the fourth book is Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. Can we tell who one of my favorite authors is? Yes, we can. This is the first book I've read of hers, and I read it all way back in 2011 when this came out, and I have loved it from that moment. It is about a girl, Karu, who there's a life-changing tragedy. It just turns her world upside down, and she's going and she's like finding out what happened, and essentially how she can get back to her family, because she is separated from them at this moment, or very early on in the book. And it is also about her. She's always felt this like hollowness inside, and that she wasn't just fully there. And it's just also about her figuring that out as well. There's mythical creatures. There's other worlds. There's Susanna, Susanna is a fantastic sidekick, like top tier. Everyone needs to be on her level. And it's great. It's a great first book. Pulls you in, keeps you wanting more. And there's 2 more books to go with it, so you got plenty. You know what I mean? But it is one of my favorite books. It made me fall in love with Laini Taylor's writing. She has a very lyrical and poetic way of writing, and I love it. Alright, those are all of the books that I think about on a daily basis. Do you think about any of these books? Have you read any of these books? What books stick with you? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you all for watching. If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you want more, hit subscribe. If you want to tell me a story, tell me down in the comments below. I read them all. And I'll see you at the end of the next book. Bye!